Alright, today is October 18th, 2018, and I'm just making a couple videos real quick just to show the property as it currently stands. It's fall, so the flowers aren't blooming, but the lawn's doing great. We bought the house in 2012. Done a lot to it since. Many little things and many major things. Took down a bunch of trees, built gardens, renovations down in the basement and the garage. This video I'll just do the outside. We put in, there was actually no bushes here whatsoever. It was just bare dirt. So I brought in all this stacked stone, made my own garden bed. The paper pathway was already here, this one, but I put in this one over this way myself, just for access to the garage. I ran all the gutters and downspouts underground. Did the doors on this garage. Here we have a garden which now is pretty much closed up for the winter already. Grow tomatoes and everything. Took down another tree over here. The tree in the front was about 80 feet tall and it was a pine tree. Stained the deck, did all this stonework here, as well as the stacked stone all around this part of the house, which there was none of it here, not a single bush or anything. It was just barren ground and nasty dirt with a lot of weeds. The pine tree was over there. The hedges aren't mine, they're Frank's. The fence isn't mine, but I cut the hedges every couple weeks, about 6 weeks, and I power wash the fence just to keep it clean. I put in blue shutters, decorative shutters, power wash the house 2 or 3 times a year, all the siding. Most recent project was this shed, which I built completely on my own, one person. Well, Maura helped do a little bit painting and building the shutters. Brought in the stone, concrete footings 3 feet down, 6 of them, treated wood all around, ridge vent, gable vent, built my own doors. Double barn doors. Nice easy access. I'll be building a ramp. Keep our bikes in here, lawn tools, general household stuff, leaf blowers, lawn mowers. Put in the windows, left a lot of space up top for hanging and shelves. Outside decorations later to come. I take a lot of care in the yard and the vegetables, the flowers. Put in this whole, what I call more wild garden along the fence, just to give it some nature feel. I built this fence, this split rail fence, stained it, and usually in the spring this is filled with many different colors of flowers, bushes, plants, everything's thriving. There was no garden over here, so I built this, brought in all those bushes, brought them one by one, and this tree, when it's in bloom, is beautiful. It's a Yoshino cherry tree, which I also brought in I think about 5 years ago, and it has nice white blooms. There's hardly any weeds in the lawn. I'm meticulous about going out there and hand pulling weeds, planting seed, doing lawn lime fertilizer. The roof's about 6.5 years old. It was done just right before we moved in. Got my 95 Jeep, my 2005 Dodge Ram. Also built the garden and moved the mailbox, which was in the middle of the yard. Brought in those stones. Again, grass is healthy, doing great. Brought in every single one of these bushes. Usually there's way more flowers. Put up the porch railings on my own. Actually, my dad came by and helped. It was a nice father-son project. Before that, it was just pretty open and didn't look right. So, put up these vinyl railings, just decorative. Some chairs, some blue shutters. Put a front hose bib in. And we'll go check out the garage real quick. I'm actively in there doing some painting and about to be building a couple shelves. Again, built this whole paver pathway, ran the gutters underground. They all collect and go to a 6-foot deep collecting pit filled with crushed stone and a plastic liner with weed barrier right over by where that Yoshino cherry tree is. So we got the double doors here, so I can get big things in and out. Just recently, after building the shed, I built this whole workbench area. Got a drill press, got a table sander, grinder, wire wheel, nice vise, workbench, just painted it last week, vacuum, compressor. Built all these shelves myself. There were some old windows here. The doorway was here, but it actually had an exterior door on it for no reason, or for some reason, but that was before my time. Built that shelf, sheetrocked everything, spackle, paint, cleaned up everything. Got a shelf over here. It's my neighbor's snow blower, which will be going over to him in a week. I just rebuilt the carburetor on that for him, and it doesn't usually stay here. I'll be doing some shelves along this wall this year, and some cubbyhole shelves for nails, bolts, screws, right over there. Did the floor, final peel and stick floor, heavy duty, stands up to a lot of abuse. Got the Camaro in here, bigger size floor, or bigger size tiles. Couple cabinets, TV, stereo, DVD player, VCR, toolboxes, cabinet. Some speakers that go throughout. Bunch of trophies and awards and stuff I've won with the car over the years. Some storage up top. Ran insulation all throughout, not just the ceiling, but every single wall in here is fully insulated so that when I am working in the winter and have the heat on in here, a little propane heater, that it stays hot and doesn't just dissipate throughout the sides of the building. I'll be doing an electrical panel, sub-panel box somewhere over here, maybe in about a year or so. Give me more outlets, and for some exterior landscape lighting, it'll control all that. But that's about it for outside and for the garage. We have gas, city gas, New Jersey Natural Gas is the company. Public water, New Jersey American Water. Electric is through JCP&L. Public sewer. We got our Bilco door. I already covered up the air conditioner because it's been getting cold. Got a hose bib out here. Turn off the lights. It's a little windy. Sorry if the wind noise is distracting. For some reason, it's already pretty cold in October. It's about 48 degrees today. Alright, we'll go inside. I'll start another video.